Today my hands are working. I feel loads better. I'm really pleased. I don't know what was going on yesterday. I've been doing some veg and fruit prep because I am finding myself so I think, oh, I can't be bothered to do that. I can't be bothered to do that. For instance, I hate peeling kiwis. I really hate it. And of course, you know, we've got loads of kiwis. So I've prepped some. And I was wondering about what you use for storage as I was doing this. These are quite recent purchases. They come in different sizes. Yeah, different sizes. And they're good. I run out really quickly. So in here I've got, I know, it's mad, isn't it? Clementines are easy to peel, but these haven't been easy to peel. And I thought, if I peel them all the same at the same time, I've got something to go to when I want to snack. And I've prepped the cauliflower so that it's prepped and I don't have to worry about using it quickly, because what happens is it tends to go off or, you know, become less edible. Onions that I kept some days ago in the fridge. They'll be used today in the stir fry. And this is the remains of yesterday's broccoli, which will go into today's stir fry. And I'm currently chopping up broccoli and putting it in here, which is a silicone bag. That's quite a new thing for me. And whilst I was doing this, I was thinking that I'd talk about the stalks. Broccoli stalks have got more of the good nutrition in them than the florets. And I think I'm taking supplements at the moment as recommended by my functional health person. And I think that the actual supplements come from the stalk of the broccoli. And I'm going to go and have a look. I just finished chopping this up. So this goes well in stir fry, or you can just dish it up with your cooked broccoli. You know, it's such a waste, isn't it? The stuff that we chuck away. So this will go back in. This will go in the fridge. But I don't have to. Then I can just take out what I need, and I don't have to prep it. You know, which is great for days when my hands aren't working. So that's that. Just seal that up. Just going to pause you whilst I go to find my supplements. That's what I'm taking. And it's written in German. So it's extract of broccoli, and it's apparently when heated you can lose that enzyme that's important. I didn't know that. I've just been reading, so I'll have to remember that. But of course I can eat some of this raw, which I might do. So today I'm going to do stir fry. I bought a ready prepared pack of veg. And I've got the onions, yesterday's cooked broccoli, and chicken, and bean sprouts. We've got various choices of sauce. I've got oyster sauce, a little bit of sesame oil. I've got caramelised soy sauce, it's really nice. And what else will I be using? I've probably got over here somewhere the Chinese spice mix. somewhere. Yeah, I bought too much. I had to decant it. So I've got a Chinese 5-spice mix, which I'll use for the chicken. I've also used the rest of the oats that I've got and added a pot of bio yogurt, natural yogurt, and some milk, bio milk. And so that's just soaking, and we'll have that later with kiwi to sweeten it, I think. So that'd be nice. And then I can go back to, I read, heard, watched, hold on, I'm going to pause you and move around and sit and talk. I was watching a Zoe podcast with Tim Spector, Professor Tim Spector, and I have not forgotten many of the things he said about, what was it? Was it organic products he was talking about? Because he hadn't, that was it, he hadn't really believed in organic food. And he said in this podcast that one of the worst things for pesticides is oats, which was shocking to me. I'm not really keen on porridge, oats. Mark likes porridge, but I was quite shocked that he said that was the worst thing for pesticides. Because, and I know that I read it somewhere else, is that the crop gets sprayed with pesticides to dry it ready for harvesting. So I'm really sort of aware of that. So I'm pleased to get rid of this lot of oats, because don't think that I bought them. I don't think I bought organic. So that when I replace the oats, I'll make sure that I buy organic. He also talked about lettuces. These are just things that I remember. And whilst I'm doing a bit of a cooking channel, lettuce, the best lettuces for you in terms of the nutrients that you get from them are the lettuces that have more of an open, open weave, but an open, I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean. So the worst lettuce in terms of nutrients is the iceberg lettuce. You might just as well not bother, because it's very tightly closed and hasn't had to work hard to stay alive. The more open lettuces and the darker lettuces have had to work hard to keep themselves alive, to keep pests away, and if they haven't been sprayed with pesticides. So he said anything like that is more nutritious than something that's been closed and protected from the environment. I can't think of a comparison really. I suppose if you think about the story of The Secret Garden and the boy in the bed who's kept in bed and never gets strong because he's kept in bed and pampered, and then you've got the girl who isn't kept in bed and who isn't pampered, and sort of compare it like that. That's what I'm talking about. So vegetables that have had to fight to survive, and that's organic vegetables, because they're not being supported by crop spraying and pesticides. They're going to have more nutritional value for you than the ones that have been, I'm not going to say nurtured, because it isn't nurturing, is it, when you're spraying with pesticides, but that type of care. The other thing about organic is that the soil that organic vegetables are grown in has to be healthily maintained and nurtured, and so that the vegetables or the fruit or whatever you're growing in that soil gets all of its stuff, all of its nutrients from the soil. Whereas the vegetables that are being grown and have been grown fruit in more industrialized processes, the soils become more and more deplete of essential vitamins and metals and nutrients. So organic food has more that you need than communal garden stuff that you pick up on your supermarket shop. I mean, iceberg lettuce is so easy, isn't it, to just slice it, but it's not gonna have any real nutrition. Yeah, I'm mumbling now, aren't I? That's me mumbling. So yeah, that's it for today. Bit of a cooking channel, and I'm pleased to say that I feel so much better than I felt yesterday. And who knows what that's about? I really don't. It's really difficult. You know, you're trying to second guess what's going on, and I feel so much better. And I didn't have a long sleep, quite a short sleep really. Went to bed really late. We started to get organised to go to bed, and then both collapsed on the, well, he was already on the sofa, and then we started chatting, and after a while I had to sit down, and we just stayed there collapsed for about 20 minutes on the sofa, and couldn't get ourselves motivated to get up and move up the stairs. It's such an effort. It's ridiculous. Such an effort. But we got there in the end, and then we read for about half an hour, 20 minutes. So we didn't go to bed till, what time is it? I think it was 20 to 1. And then by the time we read, we probably didn't lay down to go to sleep till 20 past 1. And I was up at 6. I should have a snooze later. Okay, have a nice Saturday, and keep up the good work.